Hello, and good day, everyone. Welcome to my first documentary video as I'm commenting on doing of my videos of the glitch tutorial. Now, there's definitely going to be some incoherencies, some tangents, and some pauses here and there, and a little bit of a shaky cam, which I'll try to keep all to a minimum as close as possible. I just first want to say a heads up that I'm going to be moving to a new location, so in episode 27, you're going to be hearing my voice is going to just be slightly different. It's because I'm moving from a more echoey, less insulated place to a more insulated place. Hopefully it's better. I hope so, because I do not have a better place. But hey, I will at least not be having my laptop in my lap. So if I'm doing any documentary videos or videos where involving me talking to you guys all, there won't be a shaky cam. Keep still. I'm going to talk about how I came to love Drakan the Ancient Gates and why I'm doing these glitch tutorial videos now. Oh gosh, it all started back when I was a little baby. Growing up, I lived in this one house and moved. Oh wait, we don't want to go that far back. That cliche of going that far back and doing all these. I was just a little baby. I was just a baby growing up on the NES, and I moved to the Super Nintendo and went playing the Sega Genesis and the Sega Saturn, which we then sold. But then I went to the N64, and that was a cool thing too. No. I started back in 2003. Drakan the Ancient Gates was introduced to me by my two older brothers, Michael and Eric. Michael being the eldest. And my brother Michael is most the one that played the game. In fact, he's the one that played most of the games most of the time because he's like a gameaholic like I am, but not as much. In fact, we had to implement in our family the hour policy. Like when somebody wants to play the system, you have an hour left, and then the game system is theirs. Sometimes it went peacefully. Sometimes it was a bit more bickering. Of course, I was the annoying brother going, "Dad, Michael's not letting me play the games. Can you do the hour limit thing?" Yeah, I was the annoying little brother. At least, I'm hopefully not annoying now. So far, made peace with my brothers on all that and all my shenanigans I did when I was a little kid. I love my brothers. But the other thing is, back then, I didn't really get to play too much of it, as my brother was still heavily playing. It's because when he gets a game, he plays heavily on that, and so very limited time that I can actually get to play the game. So it was not until 2004. That's when we started to. My brother looked up on GameFAQs on maybe there were some cheats in there to do some invincibility and stuff like that, or unlock all the weapons or something, because we didn't have a Game Shark for it at the time, and we found a lot more and some more cool things that we could do. The sunny Adrolian Isles, getting the money, mountain bypass into the Valley of the Fallen. But we learned about these things, and so we explored a bit more. And it was then I was starting to get to play a bit more, because Michael was more playing around with some of the glitches a little bit and doing some stories. But he started getting interested in some other games like, let's see, I think it was some games on the GameCube, like Gladius or something like that. So I was having more time on the PlayStation 2. And I was doing some of the glitches. And those were a lot of fun, and we kept playing around with them. But then we kind of hang the Drakan Agent Gates on the back shelf collecting dust for a few more years when we discovered Concept. Concept with Drakan Agent Gates is my favorite game with the exception of Concept. It's just another new realm of heart for me with Concept. Taking a break from that, I went back to Drakan Agent Gates when I graduated high school. I had a lot more time and fun since I was on spring break. And that is when I discovered the Nighttime at Sardana glitch. I was playing around with Aneurysma's slight jump glitch, and then flazab, there is the Nighttime at Sardana glitch. I was playing around because I figured out that you can jump on the roofs of houses with this rin slide jump glitch because you can jump really far depending on the slope and speed you're going. So I went on the back of the monastery. I was like, maybe I can do it. So I ran up all the way with Ren up the slope, up to the top, and I slide down. I kept trying because I messed up a few times, but then I finally got on it. And then I'm playing around on the roof, and I find out I phased through the roof a bit and figuring out to get back out. And I went into the main roof and running around the scene. Oh, this is cool. And then going down and falling, figuring out that I can actually survive the fall. I thought I was going to die. I run over down there to down to where the catacombs is. And so I explore, oh, this is cool. I'm going back and forth. Blue, black, blue, black, blue, black sky, dark. And then I popped out, and that was fun. Figuring out how to get out of there, I just popped out on the side. And then as I was moving around, I looked, and it's like, is that still dark? It's like, it is. Well, let me check outside. And then when I was looking out, I'm like, this is cool. And I'm expecting the background just kind of like there's a darkness, and then in a few seconds, boom, it'll be back to normal. And then that was a cool thing to see. That was really cool. But no, it didn't go away. So I went back and explored it a bit and figured out that is exactly what I needed to do. Go down to the full transition, exit out, and then proceed out to get the Nighttime at Sardana glitch. So I went into the Shadowmire and just think, oh, it's probably not going to be there. I came back out, and it's still there. And I'm seeing this cutscene of Jasad, all like nothing but a puff of smoke. I'm like, oh, I can't even see him. Oh, that was just like icing on a cake. And then, okay, is there any way that this can be deactivated? I found out the mushroom caves in there. Well, actually, no. Before that, I'm like, I gotta share this. This is something I need to claim that I discovered this. So I went on to GameFAQs. I made my account, Silverx Main, though as a kid I kind of had a weird taste in names. Josiah. Josiah. And that was my first post, my first introduction into the Drakan community, posting that. And I was introduced to Outlaw River when he was posting and commenting, thanking me for showing this and wanting some more information. So I explored it a bit more and found out that the glitch is deactivated only in the Mushroom Caves or back at the location that you did it, the monastery. And told him how like the darkness described to him what the darkness effect was like. And so that was a great time. And I invested more time in doing Drakan the Ancient Gates and exploring some. I discovered some other glitches too. I eventually, when going to college, I needed to focus a lot more on my college work because I'm doing these early stages of doing the videos on YouTube. As I was testing my waters, I got I basically was not doing a good job on those. Because there's no commentary, nothing. I was just testing the waters in Save Field, and then I basically went back out of Concept, and but then I'm back here now. And you can guess I'll give you 3 things why this game is so awesome before we get into, I know how long it's been in the 11 minutes here, but before we get into that, the glitch tutorial stuff, 3 things why this game is awesome. And maybe you have your own reasons for it. Well, I say good storytelling. Very, very good storytelling and going on with the interaction with the characters, the plot, and everything. The ending could have been done a lot better. I hear a lot about that. But hey, it started with a storybook. It ended with a storybook. Poetic in a way, maybe? Or lazy? Yeah, I'll let you guys decide on that. It was a poetic thing to do or a very lazy thing to do. Maybe both. But there's also good gameplay. If you notice in my glitch tutorial videos, I'm referencing Zelda a lot in some of them. That is because the combat system is basically Zelda. It is Zelda. The targeting system, some of the movements of Rin, Zelda, Zelda, Zelda. Particularly Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. If you were to take Ocarina of Time, you put Link on Epona, give Epona wings, have him flying in the air, and Link doing different elemental arrows firing out, what do you get? Drakan the Ancient Gates, targeting enemies in the sky and shooting them down. Of course, it's not Epona shooting the blast, it's Link, but that is basically Drakan the Ancient Gates, because the targeting system, the movement, and everything is similar. If you look at the 3-hit combo for Rin, doing the repeating square attacks. Repeat the attack button in Zelda, 3-hit combo. And when you target, the movement, the side roll as you're getting around the enemies and such is very similar. So it basically takes some elements from the Ocarina of Time and putting it into a game, and it worked so well. But the one thing that kind of deterred some of the casual players from playing Drakan is the fact that the game has never been beta tested. But that is why I love this game so much. That is the main reason. It's because of the fact that it was never beta tested. All the things that you can do in Drakan. And the best thing part is that, at least on the old PlayStation 2, is that all the glitches are exploitable and avoidable. And heck, you can even do glitches to avoid the game ending or quest ending glitches. There are ways to avoid, like the Drakan the Ancient, avoiding getting Auroch, a disappearing Auroch, permanently gone. That is can be avoided by doing multiple saves. So again, you kind of basically have to reserve a memory card for Drakan the Ancient Gates purposes, because those save files are behemoths, almost as big as a Game Shark save file. Those are beyond behemoths. Yeah, couldn't find a better word. Daramon doesn't give you the quest for Cragmore. He decides to go silent when you activate the gate and go through the gate in Ravenshold. He decides to go silent when you ask him, trying to start the Cragmore quest. Well, guess what? Thanks to the mountain bypass glitch, you can go ahead and get into that Cragmore and just go ahead and just give Daramon the finger and say, screw it, I'm doing this quest. You wanted to have the Wartogs attack Sardana? Fine. You can do that. But I'm actually going to go there and get all the loot and get all the experience. When I started getting back into doing the videos for the YouTube, I'm like, why aren't people explaining all these videos, everything? It's like, what are you people doing on here in YouTube? All these past years, except with the exception of one video from the past years and the recent ones that have been surfacing. But the ones before, it's show and tell, but not explaining. A moving grow head. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's wonderful. A warthog that spawned but is not interactive, and you can walk through them. That's great. That's fine. And oh my gosh, I just had to put my hat down on this one. Oh, and shake my head. Ren humping a pole. Ren humping my pole. Ren humping a pole. Ren humping a pole. Are you serious? Way to show how great the game is. Oh yeah, Ren humping a pole. I phased into this pole, which you can do about in any other game. Oh, that's great. Yeah, look at what I'm doing with the main character. This is a great game. You should buy it. That does no justice whatsoever for the game. Where's the mountain bypass glitch? Where's the rinse line glitch? Where is going into the Sardana's treasure hold without activating the switches? Where were all those glitches? Until now, they recently surfaced, and there was only one video in the old days that I found and did a very good job in actually explaining a glitch. And that one talked about going into the bridal hall in Stratos with Arok, how to phase into that area. That was great. Going into and then recently. There was one that's talking about Aneurysma's Rin slide jump glitch. That was greatly done. That was superbly done. It also tells about how great the game Drakan is and how much the person loves the game. And in addition to the glitch, and plus with some mix of some in-game humor, it's an awesome video. And then there's another one that right before episode 14 that finally the mountain bypass glitch is shown. I mean, the video quality, it could be better, but it does a great job in explaining and showing you, which is exactly what I wanted to do with these videos. See in some of the comments in the past and to now on the game facts, people saying that glitch sounds great and all, but I just don't think I'll ever be able to perform it. I'm like, oh man, but you're going to be missing so much just doing these glitches. And it's just these that I explain these things, but as best I can. We all try to explain these glitches as best we can, but we've been all using text, either on the board or on the GameFAQs, the GameFAQs message board, and it's sometimes, I guess, can be very confusing, and you don't want to read through a whole boatload of text that can basically be a whole entire word page. Nobody really wants to go through that, but if you wanted to perform the glitch, well, you have to read through all that. It's laid out for you. So it's like, if there was only a way to show them. Duh! Boom! Drakan the Agent Gates glitch tutorial, because there are so many glitches out there that some of the ones, such as a moving Grawl head or a warthog that spawned or died and just standing there motionless, there's some so small ones that there's no worth the time to do a video on that alone, or doing a series of videos pertaining to a single glitch, like the mountain bypass glitch. That'll be redundant, and it would take forever just to go through the game, do that specific glitch, then go back through the game again, do another glitches. It'll be better to be able to do all the glitches you can in a single level and just break it into individual increment parts of about 10-15 minutes. Well, mostly around 10 minutes. I'm just trying to keep about the 10-minute rule on YouTube, which I'm basically way past here, but I'm just talking about Drakan the Ancient Gates and how great a game it is and how much I love it and why I'm doing these videos for you guys. And I am just enjoying these videos. I'm enjoying making these videos, and of course I'm not using the best technology that's out there. And I mean, even this, I'm not using a camcorder. I'm using my laptop here. I'm using, what's this device? Let me see here. ArcSoft Total Media Extreme. There we go. To do my documentary. It's not the absolute best. I'm sure I could do a lot better, but I'm making do with what I got. The only thing that I really have that's expensive is an HD PVR on my laptop. Those are the only things that are expensive. I use Microsoft Movie Maker, which I think I've already mentioned here, but I'll mention again. It's very limited, and I just find ways to really make the most of it. And hopefully, when I'm finally done making the glitch tutorial episodes, which I don't think I'll ever truly be done, as there will be many more, and near the end I'll be showcasing some glitches or talking about some glitches that I'm not able to perform, that I would ask you guys to help me figure out to perform them, or tell me if those are basically myths that they cannot be performed. Also, speaking of which, you guys are so awesome. I'm loving some of the comments. It just brings so much warmth that some people still out there are playing the game or still have interest in the game or just have so many fond memories, and I just need to rekindle the flame at last to bring back Drakan the Ancient Gates so it doesn't fade into obscurity like it has already started to. Don't let the flame die out. Rekindle it. Bring it back. And I hope these videos of the glitch tutorial will help with that. And all of you casual gamers who see these videos, I hope this helps you a great deal in doing these. And if you have any questions on these videos and some of the glitches you perform, please let me know. So I hope as these things continue on that they'll get more notice and that more people will be interested and that new people will be interested in the game. And I'm really trying to go for those guys who love these sort of playgrounds and exploration. And hopefully I can tug in some of the bigger gamers that are on YouTube to delve into Drakan the Ancient Gates. I mean, it's probably not the best game that you can get a reaction video out of or anything of the such, but it's a timeless masterpiece. And I really hope that it will be brought back and give the advertisement it deserves. And I hope you like the outfit. This is how I like to dress, actually. Heck, I even got equipped with sunglasses. I'll go out like this. I'm going to go out like this. Alright. Oh, I can barely even see. I barely can probably even see you guys on there. Heck, I can't even see you guys. But in any case, you guys, thank you so much for your support so far. And hope many more videos will be coming. As with the moving, as videos are slowly being squeezed out, but hopefully I'll be able to get episode 27 up within 2 weeks. I will see you all in episode 27, and please again like and subscribe to me, and please just rekindle the flame of the order and bring people flocking back or flocking to Drakan the ancient gates. Go and have a great life.